post-its on your desk and pass that around. Everybody needs one. And if you can write your name at the top. You have an extra? If there's extras, just leave it on the desk. I'll collect them at the end. Okay, so today we are going to be investigating the properties of matter. But before we start, I know we did vocabulary yesterday on our chapter that we're going to be doing. So first and foremost, follow along with me up here. Whatever I write on my sheet, I want you to write on yours as well. So the first thing we're going to circle is properties. Who remembers what the definition of properties is? You can use your vocabulary 4 squares that we made yesterday. Beverly, can you tell me the definition of properties? That you can observe with your senses. Awesome. So we're going to write that just right next to it so we remember what it is. Well, you should have your vocab from yesterday too to look at, but I'll move this. All right, so the next one we're gonna circle is gonna be matter. Who remembers what matter is? You can look at your vocab sheets from yesterday. Michael?
Something that takes up space.
Something that takes up space. Awesome. Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. So we're going to write that just right under. You can indicate that it's going to be under matter. Thumbs up when you finish the definition. Okay, the next one we're going to circle is observe. Who can tell me what observe means? Roman?
Observing is when you use your senses to learn about an object or an event.
Great. If there's a letter or word you can't read, let me know. I know sometimes my handwriting's not that neat. And the last one we're going to circle is classify. Classifications. Who can tell me what that is? From their vocab sheet. Francisca? Oh, move it over, you can't see. Roman, what does classify mean?
When you classify things, you put objects in order.
Awesome. Grouped by what? Similar what?
Similar matter.
Close. Look at your vocab sheet. Ashley, help them out.
Characteristics.
Right. Size. I know you know what all of these mean, but what does texture mean? Ariana?
If it's rough or smooth or soft.
Right, about kind of how something feels. Very good. So we're going to do the first one together. I'm going to come over to this group over here, and we're going to use all the materials in here to kind of classify everything. So the first one, shape. So let's see. I see we've got a rectangle here. Can you find something else that has the same shape in the box? All right, we've got a magnet here. Those have the same shape. Can you find something else in this box that has the same shape? Awesome. And then what about the box itself? Are those all very similar? All right, so I'm going to show everyone what we found. For shape, we found the sponge. It's going to be a rectangle. We got the eraser. We've got the magnet here, and then the actual box itself. They're all very similar in shape, so we're going to write that in the shape spot. We're going to write which object it was. So the first one was going to be a sponge.
Just write sponge.
Yep. The next one was an eraser. Then we had the magnet. And then we had the box itself. So what I want you to do as a group is come up with one for color, texture, size, and I want you to find another one for shape. There's a lot of different shapes in there, so you can't use the rectangle ones again, but you can come up with another one. And I'm going to walk around and help you with that, and then we're going to move on to questions after. Yes, Matthew? You can draw the picture below them. Yeah, you sure can. And you can use your colored pencils for that. All right, and you can begin. Make sure we're working as a group.
Can't use these. Eraser.
For the others, so what did we find so far for the other shape? For these, that's the sponge. Yep, you already wrote it. So for color now, what we're going to find things that have similar colors. So let's see in our box, what do we have that has similar colors? The eraser, the sponge, and what else? Is the ball blue?
Oh, popsicle is good.
Yeah, awesome. So let's start writing that down under our color category. So what's the first one you found? That'll go in the first box. Yeah, you can do eraser or sponge. It doesn't matter what order it's in.
A basketball.
Up to what? Justin?
Put them in order.
Put them in order of what? What's that one word that we talked about before that Ashley knew? Javian, can you remember that word? Ashley, why don't you remind them?
Characteristics.
Right. So it's observing their properties and grouping by characteristics. And then give me a thumbs up when we're done with that. Thumbs up when we're done. Okay, if you are done, you can get your science notebook back out and fold this sheet up with that vocabulary sheet, and you can put them all back in together.